Welcome back to Rare Coin World. If you have a 1971 Liberty $1 coin, this might be the moment that turns the tables for you. Many people don't realize that some varieties of the 1971 Eisenhower dollar have shocked collectors with unexpected high values. And the right piece can bring you far more than you ever imagined. So stick around until the end of this video, because its price and the complete selling procedure might change everything for you. And at the end of the video, comment the price or details of your coin in the comment box, and I will personally tell you its real value and guide you on exactly how you can sell it safely. The Liberty $1. 1971 marks the beginning of a new chapter in American coinage. After the discontinuation of the silver dollar in 1935, the United States Mint reintroduced the $1 coin in 1971, but with a modern design and a modern purpose. It honored both President Dwight D. Eisenhower and the Apollo 11 moon landing. A tribute to America's achievements in leadership and space exploration, the coin represents a powerful symbol of strength, innovation, and national pride. 1971. Dollar is significant because it was the first year of the Eisenhower dollar series. The Mint was experimenting with new techniques and new alloys. Just like the early clad quarters of the mid-1960s, the 1971 Eisenhower dollars went through a transitional phase. The Mint released two types, the copper nickel-clad version for circulation and a 40% silver version available only in special collector sets. This difference in composition makes some 1971 dollars much more valuable than others, especially the silver versions and the sharply struck uncirculated proofs. The Philadelphia Mint struck millions of 1971 dollars without a mint mark. These coins were rushed into production due to high demand, and because of this pressure, many show weak strikes, surface marks, and uneven details. But a small number were struck sharply with fresh dies, leaving crisp designs, clear lettering, and strong luster. These high-quality examples are the ones collectors are always hunting for today. 1971 D dollar. And these coins have their own characteristics. Some show strong strikes, while others display the same production issues caused by large-scale minting. A few 1971 D dollars with exceptional surfaces or unusual errors command impressive prices at auctions, especially those in mint state. The San Francisco Mint, however, produced the most prized versions. The 40% silver Eisenhower dollars from 1971 became instant favorites among collectors. They were minted with superior precision, smoother finishes, and far better detail than circulation strikes. A very small portion of these coins display deep cameo contrast, where the frosted portrait stands out boldly against the polished background. Such coins are rare and can be extremely valuable when preserved properly. Today's video is about a coin that might completely change your fortune. If you have this Liberty $1, 1776 to 1976, bicentennial coin in your collection, it might turn the tables for you. Many people keep this coin without knowing its real value, and some don't even realize that rare varieties of this dollar have sold for shocking prices across online platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, and other premium auction houses. So make sure you watch the video till the end, because the final price will truly surprise you. And at the end, I will also explain how you can sell your coin. But remember, at the very end of the video, comment your coin's price request in the comment box, and I will personally guide you about its value and selling procedure. 1776 to 1976. Coin stands as one of the most iconic pieces in American numismatic history. It was created to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence, marking 2 centuries of America's journey from 13 colonies to a global superpower. This coin carries a deep historical weight because it's more than just currency. It represents the spirit of revolution, victory, and unity that shaped the foundation of the United States. When the bicentennial celebration was planned, the U.S. Mint decided that the milestone deserved a special edition. Design across the quarter, $50 and $1 coins. The Eisenhower dollar became one of the most remarkable of these releases, and its design became instantly recognizable across the world. The obverse features the portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, honoring his leadership during World War II and his presidency during a transformative era in American history. The reverse is where the bicentennial magic truly shines. Instead of the usual eagle landing on the moon, the mint introduced a stunning design showing the Liberty Bell alongside the moon, symbolizing America's fight for freedom and its achievements far beyond Earth. This powerful combination tells the story of where America started and how far it has come. When these coins were released, millions of collectors rushed to secure them. The excitement was so high that lines formed outside banks and mint distribution centers. However, what most people don't know is that rare varieties, especially silver-clad versions and deep cameo-proof strikes, carry massive value today. Some coins were minted in Philadelphia, others in Denver, and special collector editions in San Francisco. Each mint mark carries its own rarity and desirability. The silver-clad versions were struck in limited quantities, and many of them were preserved in pristine condition, making high-grade examples extremely valuable. Several factors affect the price of the 1776 to 1976 Liberty $1 coin. Condition is one of the most important aspects. A coin in low circulation condition might sell for a few dollars, but a coin with sharp details, mirror-like surfaces. Today's video is about a Liberty $1 from 1977 that many people ignore, yet the right variety of this coin might completely turn the tables for you. If you have a 1977 Liberty $1 in your collection or even in an old box at home, this video might be the moment you discover that it could be worth far more than you ever expected. Many rare examples of this coin have already sold for impressive amounts across eBay, heritage auctions, and other online platforms, and collectors are actively looking for high-grade pieces. So stay with me till the very end, because the real price will surprise you. And at the end of this video, I will also tell you exactly how you can sell your coin. But remember, in the last part of the video, comment your coin's details in the comment box, and I will guide you with its exact price and the complete selling procedure. 1977 Liberty $1 belongs to the Kennedy $1 series, one of the most collected and most emotional coin series in American history. After the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy in 1963, the U.S. Mint moved quickly to honor him by replacing the Franklin $1 with a brand new design carrying Kennedy's portrait. It was more than just a coin. It became a national symbol of grief, unity, and remembrance. By 1977, the coin had already gained a strong historical and emotional foundation, making every new year of issue important for collectors. This coin reflects America's political emotions, its economic transitions, and the evolving minting technology of the 1970s. Each 1977 $1 carries the forward-facing portrait of John F. Kennedy, designed to capture his leadership and youthful energy. The reverse features the presidential seal, a strong and majestic design that represents national strength, unity, and pride. The 1970s were a decade of transition for the United States, and even the metal composition of the coin tells a story. After 1971, the mint stopped producing silver $1 for circulation. Instead, the coins were made with a copper-nickel-clad composition, a shift that reflected inflation, rising metal prices, and changing economic realities. Even though millions of these coins were minted, not all of them are equal. Some 1977 $1 were struck with errors, others were struck with unusually sharp details, and a few early strike coins show exceptional clarity and luster. These rare pieces have become valuable treasures. Error coins are especially sought after, such as off-center strikes, double die obverses, weak strikes, edge errors, and plancher defects. Collectors know that a single rare error can turn an ordinary coin into a high-value collectible. The Philadelphia Mint and Denver Mint produced the 1977 circulation coins, each with different minting qualities. However, the San Francisco Mint created special proof versions for collectors, and these proof coins are often the ones that reach higher values. The Liberty $half from 1985 may look like a simple circulating coin, but certain rare conditions, mint varieties, and preserved examples have shocked collectors across online markets. If you have this coin at home, whether it is tucked inside an old drawer or resting quietly in a family album, this video might be the moment you discover its true potential. Stay with me until the end, because the final price range and the complete selling method will surprise you. And at the end of this video, you can comment your coin's details, and I will personally guide you with its real value and where exactly to sell it. 1985 Liberty $half belongs to the Kennedy $half series, one of the most widely collected and historically significant coin series in American numismatics. Introduced in 1964 after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy, the design became a symbol of national unity, respect, and remembrance. Every year of this series carries emotional weight, but coins minted during the 1980s carry a special identity because they represent a time when the United States Mint was shifting through modern minting challenges, technological changes, and new economic realities. Year 1985 sits deep in the era when the $half was no longer a dominant circulating coin. By this time, the public had stopped using $half in daily transactions, and most people rarely saw them in their change. Because circulation declined, many 1985 $half were either stored away or saved unintentionally. What most people didn't realize is that coins from this era, when well preserved, now hold surprising collector value due to low survival rates in high grades. Kennedy portrait on the obverse remained, a powerful symbol showcasing John F. Kennedy's leadership and spirit. The reverse still featured the iconic presidential seal with the heraldic eagle, holding arrows and an olive branch. This design continued to represent American pride and strength, but the deeper story behind the 1985 issue lies in the minting quality and collector interest rather than design changes. 1985, the Mint was producing $half mainly for collectors. The shift away from silver in 1971 had already introduced the copper-nickel clad composition, and this metal combination defined the modern $half era. Even though the coins lacked silver, the right examples became valuable due to condition rarity. A perfectly preserved 1985 $half can display strong luster, sharp details, and clean surfaces that immediately catch the attention of experienced collectors. Another layer of history comes from the fact that the $half's popularity was continuously declining during this decade. This decline resulted in fewer high-quality coins entering the collector market. Many pieces ended up with contact marks, weak strikes, and circulation wear. As a result, finding a flawless example from 1985 has become surprisingly difficult. Today's video is about a coin that many people have seen, but very few truly understand. The Liberty $quarter from 1973 is a coin that can completely change your expectations. If you have this coin at home, it might turn the tables for you, because the right variety or the right condition can make an ordinary-looking piece worth far more than you would ever imagine. Stay with me until the end, because the price breakdown and the full selling method will be revealed at the end. And just like always, you can comment your coin's details in the comment box, and I will personally tell you its price and the entire selling procedure. The 1973 Liberty Quarter belongs to the Washington Quarter series, a design that has been part of American coinage since 1932. The series was born during the Great Depression as a tribute to George Washington's 200th birth anniversary. By the time the Mint reached the 1970s, the Washington Quarter had already become a stable and trusted coin in everyday American life. The design by John Flanagan remained unchanged, showing the familiar profile of George Washington on the obverse and the bold eagle with outstretched wings on the reverse. However, the story of the 1973 issue is deeper than its appearance suggests. 1950s were a turning point for the United States Mint. This period followed a major transformation, as the mint had shifted away from silver in 1965. From 1965 onward, quarters were produced in copper-nickel-clad composition instead of silver. This new metal blend created coins that looked similar to the older silver pieces but carried a totally different metallic core. By 1973, this new clad technology was still fairly recent, and the mint was continuously adjusting machinery, die preparation and striking techniques. Because of this, some 1973 quarters showed differences in strike strength, surface quality and die wear. 1973 quarter was minted in Philadelphia and Denver for circulation, and in San Francisco for collectors in the form of proofs. Each mint left behind a unique footprint, and this variation is a major reason why certain 1973 quarters can reach premium prices today. Philadelphia coins have no mint mark, Denver coins carry the D mint mark, and the San Francisco proofs carry the S mark. While the composition remained the same, the condition and strike quality vary significantly between these mints. This year is also important because 1973 did not include any silver business strike quarters. But some collectors kept their coins in original mint sets, which preserved them in surprisingly high quality. Those high-quality, uncirculated pieces with bright luster and clean surfaces have become the main attraction in today's market. A top-graded 1973 quarter in superb condition is much rarer than most people assume, simply because most were used heavily in circulation, leaving behind scratches, nicks and wear. Today's video is all about a coin that many people ignore, but if you have it, it might turn the tables for you. The 1982 Liberty Quarter dollar is one of those coins that hides quietly in pockets and drawers. Yet certain rare variations of it can shock even experienced collectors. So stay with this video till the very end, because its price and selling power may surprise you. And at the end, I will tell you exactly how you can sell it. And remember, in the last part of the video, you will comment the price in the comment box and I will guide you further. The story of the 1982 Liberty Quarter dollar begins in a turning point era for the United States Mint. The early 80s were marked by economic shifts, rising metal costs and major changes in American coinage. For the first time in many years, the mint faced budget pressures that forced it to cut production expenses. This led to the removal of mint sets from circulation in 1982 and 1983, which means collectors today struggle to find high-grade examples of these coins. This is precisely why the 1982 quarter has become more valuable over time. During this period, the minting system was undergoing mechanical wear and pressure, leading to variations in die states. Some quarters from 1982 show weak strikes, uneven rims, or doubling in inscriptions. Every small detail today matters because collectors pay high amounts for coins with unique mint errors from this year. Even the lack of mint marks on some 1982 quarters adds a layer of mystery, reminding collectors that this era was full of experimental changes and production inconsistencies. As the country was navigating economic uncertainty, the coin itself became a symbol of everyday America. Millions of people used it daily, never imagining that decades later the same quarter could gain value for its history. The design featuring George Washington on the obverse connects the present to the early foundations of the nation, while the eagle on the reverse reflects strength, authority and unity, making the quarter not just a currency but a piece of heritage. The year 1982 carries a special place in numismatic history because it marked the beginning of a modern collectible age. People who stored coins from these years unknowingly preserved treasures. The scarcity of high-grade 1982 quarters comes largely from the fact that this was the decade when coins were heavily circulated and rarely saved. The absence of mint sets meant no preserved examples in sealed government packaging, and this is why any clean, sharp, uncirculated 1982 Liberty Quarter dollar is considered a prize today. Collectors also look for specific varieties such as die cracks, die breaks, clipped planchets, off-center strikes, broad strikes, and double die obverse or reverse varieties. Even slight variations in lettering thickness, spacing, or rim strength can make the coin more desirable. The unique history behind these errors makes every coin,